Hey, and welcome to Strap a Watch. I'm Michael Knapp Leather. So we're going to be looking at some pilot watches today, and it's also yet another birthday episode. One of my very best friends, his birthday is coming up, and you know me, I'm all about giving away watches. I love giving away watches. The gift of giving is one of my most favorite things to do. It really is. So Kevin, one of my very best friends, I mentioned him on an episode a couple weeks ago. It was the episode where Ishmael's watch, the Deployant watch, and I explained how we had gotten robbed. And Kevin is the guy that helped me catch the kid that broke into our house and stole over $10,000 worth of stuff, which we never got back. But, so it's his birthday coming up, and the way this all came about, a few months ago, Marc from Long Island Watch, he's a fellow YouTuber. He just hit 100,000 subscribers. I'm sure he doesn't know about me at all. Okay, I mean, he's big time and I'm brand new and little. And he has his own branding of watches, these Islander brand watches. And a lot of them are dive watches, okay? Well, a few months ago, he came out with these pilot watches that I thought were really pretty cool. So there were black face and blue face, and each, one had two models. He called it A model and a B model. So there were 4 different watches that were available, and I bought the black dial B model. It's kind of like the Bombardier model, and it's sweet. So all of these are in 42 millimeters. 22 millimeter lugs. He's got his logo on the crown, but there's no logo on the dial itself. That was one of the selling points. I just thought that was really cool. But man, for $199, no, he didn't give me these. Like I said, he doesn't know me from Adam. So I bought them. So I bought this, and within no time, I went back to buy another one for Kevin. They were sold out, and I'm like, oh man. So I put in there that, hey, it's like a comment thing you can leave. If they come out and reissue some more, they would contact me. So a couple weeks ago, I get the email. Boom, I ordered one right away. Just came today. So I had already made Kevin this Brown Alligator Strap, again 22 millimeter lugs, but it's the blue A dial is what I got for Kevin. Have a deployment clasp on there in stainless, silver stainless to match the watch. Turned out gorgeous. So these are the little boxes. They come in from Marc at Long Island Watch. Island Watch says on there. Those are his logos. Pretty cool branding. I mean, Marc knows what he's doing. He really does. As a business owner myself, he knows what he's doing, especially online sales. I just dig it. I've been watching Marc's channel for a long time. So I'll leave a link to his channel as well. I always like to give shout outs to all the other fellow YouTubers who inspired me to do this, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. So also, I am sporting my Zen 556i right now. And I'll tell you what, I mentioned this on the drone episode that I did months ago. And I've been looking for the one with the white dial. It was a limited run done a few years ago. I think they were only sold in the States. I'm pretty sure about that. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure it was like a special run that they did only through, I think it was Watch Buys and through the United States. So I don't know how many they did, 1,000 something, but if you know anybody that has one or you come across one that's for sale, please contact me. Please, I want to get one for my collection. I love this watch. A lot of times when you see me on the show and I'm making leather goods, this is the watch I'm wearing a lot after business hours. I wear my Rolex quite a bit. It's in the winder right now with my Grand Seiko spring drive, but that's business hours. So after business hours, I usually sport 2 to 3 watches on in a day. I switch them out quite a bit. I don't know about you guys. If you do, leave a comment and let me know. So we're going to be seeing these watches today, and you're going to see me hand make Kevin's strap a little bit. I'm sporting a black alligator on my Zin that I had made. I did a full episode on this. I'll leave a link for that as well. And I explained the story about how Strap a Watch got started in that episode, so check it out. But yeah, man, contact me if you know anybody with the white dial, all right? Right after the intro, we're going to get right into it. Thank you so much for joining me today on Strap a Watch, and here are the 3 pilot watches we're looking at today. There's my Zin 556i. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's that deep black gloss dial, the sword hands, the indices, the German engineering. I don't know, the 39 millimeters that make it fit my wrist just perfectly, but I love the watch. And I'll tell you what, honestly, I thought these 42s might be a little too big for my wrist, but they wear very well. So check these out. That's mine with the black dial. And they're in a matte finish, if you notice, compared to my Zin. There's Kevin's. And this anti-reflective sapphire crystal that Marc has on these is great. Love the sword hands. The minimalist look, you know, I'm more of an indices type of a guy. I just always have been. But I dig that Bombardier black dial that I bought for myself. The reason I got Kevin the A model, which the way Marc explains it on a show, I watched the show on these, and you can check that out too. I'll leave a link for that. Is that the A model is like the pilot's model, and the B model is the Bombardier's model, kind of like, or the Navigator's model, something like that. And Kevin's eyes are not as good as they used to be, and I thought, you know, moving forward for the rest of Kevin's life, if he's going to keep this watch, well, it'll be a lot easier for him to read the A model as it would be the B model. And the thing is, too, Kevin was just here about a couple months ago. He stopped in one day. I see this pickup truck going back and forth in front of our house, and then all of a sudden pull in our driveway. I'm working on a video for Strap a Watch on my front porch, doing some editing, and this big old truck pulls in. I don't know who it is, and he gets out, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, what are you doing, man?" And he was coming from a job up in Georgia going home. He lives about an hour south of me now. And so we don't get to see each other too much. But while he was up here, he was wanting to check out our new puppy, little Billy Eilish, the Skipper Key puppy. Kevin's really into dogs, man. So anyways, while he was up here, he's like, "Do you have a watch I could use?" I'm like, "What?" You know? I said, "No, hang on, let me go." And I grabbed 2 watches, and I brought them out. I said, "Just pick one of these, and it's yours." And he picked my Orient Bambino. So he has a black dial watch. That's why also another reason I got him the blue. So I already gave him a watch, and thinking, you know, he's getting into watches. Let's really try and get him into watches even more. I don't want him to get the disease like a lot of us have. The watch disease. It's a sin, man. Nah, it's just fun. It's just fun. But I didn't, you know, I wanted him to have something that's going to last a long, long time. And with a gator strap, it's going to last a long time. A gator strap kept in good condition with a deployant clasp, I mean, honestly, could last decades if you keep it conditioned well. So here is a final product. And Marc from, Long Island Watch, he's actually an engineer by training. And I don't know, for some reason I think he used to work on these jets that were made in Long Island. I don't know if it's like the F-15, I think it was, something like that. But check this strap out. And so that's why he put that on the case back. I think it's a pretty cool story. I'll have to find out for sure and go back and check it out. But man, I think he's going to dig this, you guys. I really do. I'm hoping he can come up here tomorrow. We'll see. I just talked to him a little bit ago, and he was too tired to come up tonight. I was going to maybe try and get him on the show, but I don't know if he'd really want to be on the show. He's just that kind of guy. So anyways, listen, thank you for joining me today. Happy birthday, brother. I love you, man. And until next time, God bless you all, and just keep on ticking.